I say anything, watch out under the bottom of the pond. What do you notice? Have you seen something? You could see leakages all over. In fact, this leakages is coming from the seaweed line of the tarpaulin. This person who is seeing this tarpaulin, which I always buy to install. Anytime I install a new like this, it is leaking this way. The first time it happened to me, or the first time I used it, I called him and he told me that it will stop after putting the fish. And when we kept the fish in there, by the following day, everything stopped. And I always had the same experience all over again. But this is the best way. It is not. At least some water will get wasted before it stops leaking. But if it is not the best way, you must ask about this. Why then do you keep buying this type of pond for your customers or for your clients when you know that it's leaking, which is not the best way? I keep buying from him because the leakage is temporary, it always stops. But there are other features of the pond which makes it stand out. And the most effective one is durability and strongness. Strongness, just look at this. Strong, base one here. If you put no matter amount of water you put here, because of this middle breeze, the pond is standing. Not only that, the metal he uses is always thick and durable. Most of the tarpaulin farmers, the tarpaulin sellers, they don't have this middle one. Most of them. So when you install it and you put in water, if you put more water, it becomes like this. And if you're not lucky, it bursts. I've experienced that. But this, it is always firm. Just very recently, I installed a pond. I didn't buy that pond. They had that pond in their farm. I only went and installed the pond. The metal they used was just something tiny, small one. And they didn't have any base like this in the middle. So when we started filling in water, even before that, I haven't told the owner that this tarpaulin pond, even though the tarpaulin itself is a strong one, but the frame is not, and it can withstand pressure. So when we were filling in water, even though the water didn't get to the level that we needed it to get to, but I noticed that it started burning. So we stopped filling the water and we kept in the fish. Just yesterday, they sent me a video of the pond collapse and the farm, and it was the metal broke down and the farm collapsed. Some of the things that I'm saying, even though this leaks temporarily, but I prefer getting that one. But not to say that there's no room for improvement. I always tell this person to find a way to prevent that. And the way is that after sewing it, you can apply glue and line it again. And very soon we start doing that. So I've outlined some of the things that you should look up to when you want to buy a tarpaulin pond. Not only the strongness of the tarpaulin itself, but the frame also counts. Leakages counts. So if you have been inspired, please contact me for service. We can provide a complete setup like this, which comes with this tarpaulin pond, fingerlings, flotation and aeration system, a bag of feed, scooping nets, and more importantly, training. We train you. And depending on the capacity of the farm that you are coming for, if you are coming for 10,000 capacity, which is this, you just pay 8,000, you pay 10,860 Ghana cedis only. And if it is 500 capacity that you are going for, you get all this, but the pond will be 500 capacity with 500 fish fingers giving you, and that one is 8,660 Ghana cedis. That is 2,000 difference. So this is so important. If you are enjoying our service, contact us. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.